Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about what's going on the other side of town with our white cousins. All right? Now, listen to this. Kim Richards. Some of you may not know who Kim Richards is. Kim Richards, I know Kim from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm going to post a link in the description box so y'all can see Kim in action when I forgot what season it was on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and Kim Richards gathered half of that table together, including her sister. Yes, yeah, right then and there. I said, "Oh, she's the one." I said, "Oh, she's the one to gather the girls, right?" But don't go look right now. Look after we finish it, and look after you finish the video. So this is according to TMZ. So Kim Richards' confrontation with Kyle after PSYCH HOLD. Family worried about sobriety. Poor Kim. So Kim Richards has been shut out by her entire family, TMZ has learned. But it's a case of tough love because we're told she's fallen off the wagon and was placed on a psychiatric hold earlier this month. But that hasn't ended the drama. Law enforcement tells TMZ they showed up at a home Kyle owns in the LA area Wednesday night after a neighbor called them in hopes of getting Kim removed from the house. Apparently, the neighbors were concerned about Kim's behavior in the past. So, what was she doing for the neighbors? I wonder what was going on. We're told Kyle had let Kim live in the house, but she moved out a while back. But Wednesday, Kim showed up again. Law enforcement says Kyle told them she did not want Kim in the house because the family had cut off all contact in hopes it would shake Kim and get her sober again. We're told cops explained to Kyle it was a civil matter and she'd have to file an eviction action. Kim remains in the house. It gets even worse. Law enforcement tells TMZ back in early September, Kim was at a Hilton hotel in the LA area and was incoherent. Kyle was there. The cops were called, and when they arrived, they asked Kim to leave, but she refused. Girl. I'm going to be messy just for 1 second. What it is to be a white lady? Girl, the cops asked you to leave, and you say, I'm refusing. And you still was able to walk away. Let me shut up. Law enforcement tells TMZ Kim was placed on a 5150 psychiatric hold and taken by ambulance to a hospital. Law enforcement sources say when they showed up Wednesday night, Kyle told them Kim's in deep trouble over her sobriety, and the family is worried about her very survival. If you don't know, Kim and Kyle have a complicated relationship, first coming to public attention during the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 1 finale, where the two got into a huge fight about Kim's issues with alcohol. Last year, Kim admitted she hadn't spoken to Kyle in months, even after her separation from her longtime husband, Mauricio. Kyle is married to a man named Mauricio. Girl, fine. Yes. They separated, girl. Mauricio running around here with some little young tenderoni. Girl, Kyle, she a lesbian. Well, okay. We don't know she a lesbian. Let me go.
What about your lesbian relationship, bitch? What about it?
We don't know if she's a lesbian. But the last season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she was prancing as a lesbian on the screen. Girl, she was tattooing the initial of her first name on that lady's body. Girl, so we don't know. But the rumor is that, girl, Kyle done crossed over. Hey! Girl, she done crossed over because she done took a dip in a lady pond. That's the word on the curve, but we don't know. She ain't came out and confirmed nothing, so we don't know. But we don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, Kyle is a kissing lesbian.
Baby girl said that we was gay, girl. We was kissing lesbians, girl.
Ooh, we've reached out to Kim and Kyle so far, no word back. You know, I don't know a lot about Kim. From what I've seen, I like Kim. I hope that Kim is okay. Um, the times that I even would peep into Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I always felt, and this is not me trying to be shady, I always felt that there was something that Kim was going through, right? I didn't know what it was because I never really just watched the seasons like that. But again, I hope everything is okay with Kim. I hope she makes it through. I think they said she's 60, so hopefully she can get it together. She has kids. I think they're all grown, but she has kids and family that I'm sure that loves her. And unless you're in that situation, I think that sometimes when you do have family members who may be battling with some type of addiction, you don't know what to do. So sometimes some people they think it's best to take the tough love route, right? So I will say, unless you've been in that situation, it's really we do a lot of kikiing and laughing um, over here, and judging the girls. But I can say that unless you've been in that situation, it's really not only from the person who may be going through what they're going through, but from the family's point of view too. It's just a tough situation to be in, right? Anyways, shout out to Kim and shout out to her family. All right, y'all, let's move on to the next topic. Baby, listen to this. So, this is according to people.com. So, Channing Tatum, and Jenna Dewan, is that how you pronounce her last name? Settled divorce 6 years after split. Resolve Mike money dispute. Girl, 6 years. I be trying to tell y'all, marriage is a business. If marriage wasn't a business, it wouldn't involve lawyers, documentation, signatures, judges, girl, a whole bunch of and girl, don't let no money, girl. Okay, and don't let a little bit of money be involved, because once it's some money and assets and all types of girl houses and cars and businesses and all types of girl, oh baby, it's really going down in the DMs. Okay. If marriage wasn't a business, y'all could just break up and go y'all separate ways. But girl, y'all ain't breaking up and going y'all separate ways again, especially if there's a little bit of money involved. Hey, we're gonna fight tooth and nail for this coin. Channing Tatum and Jenna Dewan, I hope I'm pronouncing her last name correctly, have reached a settlement to finalize their divorce 6 years after their breakup, People confirms. Both waived spousal support as they avoid a trial that was set for December. The Daily Mail was first to report the news of a divorce settlement. Tatum, 44, and Dewan, 43, separated in 2018 after nearly 9 years of marriage. She filed for divorce from the actor in October 2018. They met on the set of Step Up in 2006 and were engaged 2 years later. In 2009, they got married in Malibu. They welcomed a daughter, Everly, now 11. In 2013, the 3 years divorce proceeding featured a clash over the profits connected to the Magic Mike franchise, which began during their marriage. Her attorneys maintained throughout the divorce that the film was developed during her relationship with Tatum and co-financed with marital funds. Girl. While Tatum's legal team has argued in the past that he has never hidden finances or denied Dwayne's her share of the community assets or income. So whatever that money, because I think Magic Mike was a big deal. Miss Thing said, "Honey, I want my share of the pie, because that money that was used, um, that came from our house. That was marital funds. Y'all say what's mine is his and what's his is mine. That's our money. So whatever you made is our money." Hey, Tatum is currently engaged to his Blink Twice director Zoe Kravitz, who he has been romantically linked to since 2021. Anyways, child. I mean, shout out to them, honey. They got everything settled without having to go to court. It's sad, girl. When you start having kids and girl, when you start having money, when people start getting money, girl, and it's time to call the relationship quit, call quits for the relationship, honey, things get real. Girl, the girls don't play about that coin, honey. Mm. I don't blame him. I don't blame nobody trying to get their coin. Anyways, shout out to Channing. I remember Channing used to be so fine back in the day. Is he still fine? I know back in the day, Baby Channing was the one. Baby Channing was the one. Baby Channing was a fine ass white boy. Yes. If she don't want him, I slam dunk him tonight. Okay. Kanye West sells gutted home for $21 million, so Kanye West can pop champagne because he officially sold his gutted mansion disaster project in Malibu. This is according to TMZ also. Real estate sources tell TMZ he just closed on the sale of his controversial oceanfront estate for $21 million. Kanye infamously stripped the property down to its bare bones after initially scooping up I can't pronounce that person's name, design home in 2021 for 57.3. Tato Ando, is that how you say it? Yeezy reportedly wanted to transform the home into a bomb shelter, then seemingly got sick of the project and bailed. Kanye just be want to do stuff. Yeah. Listing the property for $53 million. So he bought that home for 57.3. Girl, and he sold it for 21. Oh, girl. I, I'm just trying to get me a little condo in the sky. I'm just trying to give me a little one and one. That's all I need. Because I want no kids, I want no man, I don't need no whole bunch of square footage. Girl, give me about 1,300 square feet. I take a 2 and 2. I need a 2 and 2 because I need one for my office to shoot my videos. So give me a 2 and 2. Okay, give me a 3 because I need a place for when my nieces come over. So give me a 3 and 3. I need a 3 and 3. I do need a 3. I just thought I need a 3 and 3. Yeah. I need a 3 and 3 because I need an office, my bedroom, and then a place for my nieces when my nieces come over. But then, girl, when people find that you got an extra room, girl, they be want to ask when they crash. Hey, girl, I'm going through a little something right now. You think I can crash? Crash well. Oh, but I ain't got no room. I can buy you a hotel room for a week or two. Because at this point, I got a little bit of coin. I can buy you a hotel for a week or two. Mm-hmm. You can't have extra rooms because the girls be want to come over and stay. Girl, can I sleep on your couch? My grandmama always told me, girl, don't let nobody sleep on your couch because it's gonna wear it out. Anyways, Yeezy reportedly wanted to transform the home into a bomb shelter, then seemingly got sick of the project and bailed, listing the property for $53 million. Kanye couldn't sell the place though. So his realtor selling Sunset Jason OPM. I would destroy these. Girl, I will destroy these names up. Chopped $14 million off of the OG asking price. After another price drop, Kanye finally sold the place to Bellwood Investments, a real estate crowdfunding firm based in California. Bellwood CEO Bo Belmont is already sharing his new vision for the mansion. He says the company is going to pour in another $5 million and renovations and try and restore the vision. Girl. So he bought the house for 57.3. Yeah. So Kanye, so he bought it for 57.3 and then he tried to sell it for 53 and it didn't go. Then they took off 14 million, then they took off another. He finally sold it for 21. Girl. So you really didn't make no money. I mean, you got some of your coin back, but you still in a hole, right? Girl, am I? Girl, I'm not good at math. Am I right? If you bought it for 57, and then you had to sell it back for 21, girl, you in the hole. Kanye just be doing stuff. I think he probably thought that I'm Kanye, somebody gonna want it. No, girl, they're gonna give you 21. Anyways. Savannah Chrisley pleads for mom's release in newly unveiled letter to the court. Julie Chrisley's daughter, Savannah, penned a letter to the court pleading for the reality star to be released from prison ASAP, In Touch reports. Today marks 617 days since my family was torn apart. In that time, the trauma and pain of separation have felt like a lifetime of punishment. I'm writing to you, not just as a daughter, but as a 27-year-old woman now raising my younger brother, Grayson, and sister, Chloe, Savannah wrote. The past 2 years have been unimaginably difficult. I know that God destined me for motherhood, but never did I expect to be placed in this role under these circumstances. I love Grayson and Chloe with all my heart, but no matter how much I provide for them, I know I can never truly give them what their mother can. Julie is serving 7 years while Todd is serving 12. Girl, hold up. And I would have got that letter and did just like this. Girl, if I was a judge, I would have said, girl, Keisha, put this in the trash for me. Thank you. Girl, your mom and dad was out here stealing. And you're gonna write a letter, you're gonna get a pen and paper, girl, like we pen pals. Girl writing a letter to the justice system, talking about, girl, can my mom come home because I'm tired of raising my brother and sister. Well, girl, I'm sorry, I understand. Girl, like God don't place you in situations, girl, that's too hard for you to handle. I'm sorry. Girl, Todd, girl, and your mama should have thought about that before they was out here stealing and scamming and, girl, frauding people. I know it's hard though. Nobody wants to be placed into a situation where they have to grow up faster than what they should, right? And I really do feel bad because Savannah is over there having to take care of her brother and sister, right? Is it her niece? Was it her sister? Sister Chloe. Is it her sister? I thought that was a little black girl. Remember the mixed girl? I thought that was her niece. Wasn't that Chloe? Because I used to watch the show when it first came. Chrisley Knows best when it first came on. Remember, I think the son, I think he was like into trouble. He had a baby with a black girl. And then Todd ended up raising the girl. Todd and, the family, Todd and Julie. But y'all know it has to be hard though, because no 20-year-old who especially doesn't have started a family of their own wants to have to then turn around and play mama and daddy, and then now everything is put on your shoulders. So I do feel bad for anybody in that position. I saw a story the other day. It was so sad. It was a 21-year-old black guy. His mother passed away from breast cancer, and now he's raising his, I think, 5 siblings, him and his sister. He goes to college and plays football, the sister, and I think it's like 15, 16, 11, and 2, I believe. Girl. But yeah, Savannah, for you, Savannah, it's a no. Girl, they serving that time, or whatever time they're supposed to serve. Hello? All right, y'all, I'm gone. That's it for NY Folks News. Bye, y'all. And no shade. And no shade. Todd probably in prison having a time in his life. Girl, he probably living out his fantasy. Girl, old petite fish. Girl, in there with all the black mandingos. Girl, he probably living out his life getting passed around. That's what he probably wanted in the first place. Todd always, girl. So y'all think Todd was straight? Y'all think Todd was straight? I mean, clearly, girl, he had to like vagina for him to be sleeping with Julie. But girl, I don't be want to make everybody gay, but Todd is gay. Girl, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Todd is gay, and Todd is probably living out his fantasy in prison. He don't even care. He's just happy to be around some nickels.